Hello, hello, hello. Hi, I'm Nadine Grace. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to talk to you about the importance of speaking your truth and, just really standing in your truth and owning who you are becoming and really just not really giving a damn what anyone thinks. So the reason why I'm making this video is because this past weekend, someone asked me if I was going to vote. I think yesterday was election day. I don't really keep up with it because I really could care less. I stopped voting a long time ago because as I become more aware of what's going on in the world, I realized that politicians are nothing but bullshitters. They're all corrupt, regardless of what party they are, and it's all a game for them. So I don't vote. I don't waste my time doing that. And that's just the way I feel about it. So someone asked me if I was going to, and I said, no, I don't. I don't vote. I don't do Democrats or Republican. I don't vote. That is my right to feel the way I feel. I don't feel either one of them do anything for the United States. It's all a joke. It's all a game and it's all a joke. So I don't waste time going down, sitting down to vote for any one of them. And when I said that, the person got really offended and just started just going down a list of things why I should vote Democrats or blah, blah, blah. And I really didn't want to hear it because I have a very strong feeling as to why I don't vote. I haven't voted in God knows how long, in many, many years, since probably the 90s or early 2000s. I just don't waste my time doing that anymore. And they got really offended and started going down a list of reasons why I shouldn't. I had really no interest in hearing the reasons because my mind was already made up, and just speaking my truth as to why I feel the way I feel. So I wanted to make this video to remind you, or just to bring to your attention, that a lot of the times when you're learning and you're growing and you're expanding and you're becoming more aware of the illusionary world that you live in, and you're peeling off the layers and you're starting to see things for what they really are, and you no longer want to you no longer want to play the bullshit game, the fake stories, tell you no longer want to live behind the veils anymore, because your eyes are now open to what is real, what is going on. So you're walking in your truth, and you want the world to see that you're walking in, not that you want the world to see that you're walking in your truth. You just don't have time for the bullshit anymore. You're walking in your truth. You're speaking your truth, and whoever is not in alignment with that truth, they just fall off. So I wanted to make this video to remind you that it's very important to stand in your truth as you become more aware of what's going on, as you become more aware of who you are and the illusional world that you live in, and how things are not what you thought they were. You're going to feel more authentic, and you're going to feel more inclined to really live in that space, live in that truth. And as you begin to do that, you're going to offend people around you who's not on the same journey or on the same path as you. But please remember that this is your journey. This is not theirs. This is your journey. And if you allow people to dictate the way you should feel or what you should say, then you're not living your authentic truth. Living your authentic truth means that you're able to stand in what you believe in, and you're able to defend that, even though the truth need no defense. You don't need to defend the truth, but if you feel the need to argue it, then go right ahead. Do not let anyone take you back from where you're coming from or take you out of your truth, because you have to look at yourself at the end of the day. And when you fall back and live somebody else's life, how do you even look at yourself in the mirror? How do you feel truth to yourself? How do you feel alive? How do you feel like, for me, if I don't stand in my truth, and if I don't tell my truth, and if I don't really just stick to what I know to be true, then how do I even stand and look at myself in the mirror? I can't. So it's important for me to be true to myself. And it should be important for all of us to stand true, to be true, to feel. It should be important for all of us to stand in our truth, to feel like this is what I believe to be true. So therefore, I am going to stand in it until the day I die, because this is my truth. This is what I'm defending. This is what I believe in. Because as you become more aware of this illusionary world that we live in, and you see all the lies and the fakeness, the lying, corrupted politicians, and all these just lies that are being told to us from the day we came out of our moms. It's just one big lie of a world we've been living in. And once you start to move the veil of it and tear those walls down, and you start to really see things for what they really are, you are going to want to stand in that truth and not crumble, realizing that this is what I'm figuring out. I'm learning about myself. I'm learning about who I am. I'm learning that the world is not what I thought it was. It's all a lie. I'm going to live the truth that I know that I'm discovering about myself and about the world. And as you begin to do that, the people who are not in alignment, who are not aware that they are living a lie, the people who are not aware of self, they just have no awareness of what the hell is going on. They just believe everything that they read on the news or see on the news. They believe everything their government tells them. They believe every lies that they see on the news. People who like that, who are not in alignment with your journey and with your path, they're going to look at you like you're growing horns, and they may even try to challenge you with the limited knowledge that they have. So I'm making this video to remind you to stand in your truth. Nothing is more important, nothing is more powerful than standing in your truth and believing in what you're believing, especially if you're waking up to this illusion of a world, and you're peeling off the layers and removing your veil, and you're seeing things for what they really are. Stand in your truth, defend what you know to be true, and don't crumble, don't fold because someone is not agreeing with what you're saying. If that's the case, find new people to hang out with. Like, seriously, I have a group of people that I hang out with on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I look forward to, for us to sit down and talk about, just us growing as a spiritual being and evolving and becoming even more brighter in the world. You're here to be a bright light, not to dull your light. So if you find yourself in the situation I found myself in this weekend where people are trying to dull your light, oh no, that's when you shine even brighter. You shine your light even brighter, and you'll be proud of the person that you are becoming. Okay, so I hope this video made sense. I just felt really called to talk about it because this is something that I deal with very often. People who are not on the same path like I am are not able to see things that I see, which is fine. I'm totally fine with that. Just don't push down what you think. Don't try to push it down my throat, because I've already woken up to that bullshit that you were trying to push down my throat. And then there's no going back. So if you find yourself in a situation like, again, where you're growing, you're evolving, you're taking off the layers, you're, taking off your veil, you're seeing the world for what it is, and you no longer want to participate in the lies, and you're ready to live your truth. Live your truth. It is liberating. It is the most beautiful thing when you're true to yourself. Okay, so keep learning, keep growing, keep loving, keep shining your light, and don't let anyone dim it for you. I love you all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.